Maxwell Smalls.
Sounds like it's all clogged up.
I've fallen and I can't get up!
Mike squashing time! Woo!
Everything better still be here, you stupid ants. At least I didn't lose all my stuff.
Oh, that smell!
Ah, yes! I love this backpack. Having a little peek. Yuck. Gross.
I thought these gnats were annoying when I was normal size.
I didn't lose all my stuff. Feels like I'm being cooked. I can't take this heat. Ah, too hot, even for me.
I thought these gnats were annoying when I was normal size.
Yeah! Let's see what's around here. If only chemistry class was this easy. Too hot, even for me. Gonna have a look around. Look at that! A pretty green beetle!
Science! Science!
Science is surprisingly awesome? Someone help! The insects keep getting bigger and bigger. And now with horns. I can't wait to see what's next.
Science.
Science, you are off the hook. Having a little peep. I see you. Take that, vampires! I've fallen and I can't get up! I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm beat. Roly-poly, or as I call it, the Black Wheel of Death. Ah, yes! I love this backpack. Black ant here, black ant there, black ants get everywhere.
I got this for you. But this is consistent work. Like his level has been, he ain't dipped no so consistent. That's what's okay. Nobody, because it's been this way for the last 3, 4. Like it's been this way.
The problem is he gets to jump in any lane he wants to jump in. He's like Drake. And I'm losing a rap battle. I take a finger. Shit. I start losing it. I do a little bit of both, and that's what he's doing. Like if you're holding him to points, he's gonna get the points back in assists, right? So even if he goes 10 and 20 and then you get 20 assists.
Let's see, spotted you. Hey, nice to meet you. The name's Max. Maxwell Smalls.
You second chance points. You just look at motherfuckers. You hit motherfuckers with the up and under. And you pop it to the three. And you can dribble hand off, hit the back door. Like, he has such an advantage by being advanced because that's what I think the Euros do. Luka play the same way. Luka goes to get the rebound. He's in there drawing to the fundamental shit as we did when we was coming into camps. Get into the lane, draw to, find the open man. This is simple, fundamental basketball. They both play the same way. And I look at AD, probably the only big man that goes and gets rebound, which is why him and Rudy and Embiid, they all average the same amount of rebounds. But AD's the only American big that goes and gets the rebound like that. Sabonis, what he do? He go get that shit. Go get up there. Vukovic, what he do? He go get that shot off the board. Andre Drummond and AD probably the only two that really like, I got to go get these boards. Everybody else is tripping.
I thought Jared Allen.
Jared Allen, for sure. He is a monster on the boards. But these are guys, like, that's his role, though, right? That's it. Like, he ain't down there giving you left, right hooks, nothing like that. But Joker, he's playing in between the lines. And we got to give him credit because he put Paul Gasol, Mark Gasol, he took Roddy Devers, Chris Webber, he took everybody's game. And now he got no answer for it.
Analytics fucked it up. And the only people who are not playing in analytic mode is the European players. Right. See, because if you look at what Jokic does and what Luka does, is not the analytic part. They're killing you in the post in the mid-range game. Yeah, they shoot threes here and there, but for the most part, all their damage, all his damage is mid-range. Absolutely. So while every other team is adapting to this chuck threes from anybody who look like they open, their best player is being consistent
And efficient.
Right? It's all the players that got rid of the mid-range, right? And the guys who still have it today are the ones who actually dominate. Now y'all sitting there, we don't need to make layups. We're gonna shoot these threes. They making layups. They make layups, y'all. They ain't that motherfucking layup. When you see Jokic, just them some layups. When you see Shea, those are 2 points. See, if you got a wide open layup and then you back it up to the three to shoot the miss that, yeah, you have to get 2 to shoot a three. So this
Ain't never been a mathematician. Just think, I'm shooting 50, maybe 60% from this distance. Low 40s from there. I probably only
Giannis shooting 60. Another Euro 60, averaging 30 with 60.
and when Murray got hot, what was he shooting from? Middies.
Not even settling for no threes.
As I said, it's still the same game that they made y'all believe because of what Golden State did then. It works for everybody. It doesn't work for everybody. Okay? And that's why there's an advantage. Like Michael Porter, he's going to be the three-point shooter. Everybody else, you're playing their game, right? And that's what, like even with LeBron, like some of those threes, they're bad shots. I'm sorry, they're bad shots. We can get easy. There's nobody who can contest your shots. Nobody, obviously, they can't stop. Anthony Davis out there, right? But we're gonna sit here and just chuck a bunch of threes. You're not exploiting nobody's bad defense.
And you're the only dude that can do that. That can exploit the defense. Like, nobody fucking guard you. They're on your back the whole time. Turn and shoot in the midi. You're 6'9". How are you not doing that every time?
So let's keep this moving. We talked about Jokic.
Got that nigga.
Let's talk about the
Man, that nigga was on the move, wasn't he?
After a negative one of Jokic's brothers.
He definitely asked for that smoke.
Give it a dude one hitter quitter. Oh, God. Bunch of the fans in the stands of Ball Arena.
Oh.
We saw the close up on it. The NBA investigating the situation. Like white people. No word. Where the beach cruiser is.
They're investigating.
Huh?
Well, they're investigating. Like more, whenever it was happening on the court, they was doing it.
Gonna have a look around.
They wanted that motherfucker realistic. Let tell you what it looked like. What are you doing in this film? Give them no place for that in Adam Silver's league. I think the league like to send a strong message to the Jokic family. I'm thinking 5 games suspension for Jokic. Show your brother.
Oh no, it's making them leave though.
When you watch that.
Bitch,
That look like old school Serbian.
where you get that move from?
God extended beyond it took him to take that step down. I said, man, watch out, let me get down. What did you just say?
You supposed to be running. You supposed to be gone.
He took a step down. You should have took. You should have been motherfucker. I can see.
Like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You know how they get caught. What you gonna do? You gonna hit me? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't know.
Watch your mouth.
Don't know who is around, who can hear what you're saying. He got what he.
But violence is never the
He didn't get what he asked for, but he got it.
No, it's some no. You say that shit all you want on your side. No, some people only understand action.
Gotta get my revival
Saying
shells.
that one hitter.
Yeah, because he felt it.
Everybody think they tough that they can hit it. Universal language.
Hey, you know the bad part about it is? Everybody gonna say, oh man, you about to get paid. That's the wrong Jokic. That's not the one that got the money. He's on. He gets $42 a month. He lives for free.
He got a horse. But that was his brother Stranger who played in Europe. Jokic credits him. Jokic. Yeah, I'm fucking up. Fucking my J's up. Jokic credits him with basketball. So.
That's the oldest one.
Also see
I
where
ain't
that
give
toughness
it.
comes from.
You was ain't see nobody.
Which
I
is
had a
good.
situation in
He
Denver.
ain't got
Some drugs.
Yeah, I had a similar situation in Denver. You understand?
We.
Having a little peek.
terrible this tastes.
Got a new one.
Science.
I'm feeling more sciencey already.
Around the league.
At one point, the argument that KD was better than LeBron was a furious debate. I rolled my eyes at it. KD is a great shot maker, an all-timer, love his game. But his skill set should put him in the top 1 or 2 in the last decade. And frankly, he's getting lost. Jokic looks much better historically. Steph is really the soul of the Warriors, winning titles before him, during, and after. Anthony Davis now is a more consistent player on both ends. Giannis has more regular season MVPs. As I'm watching Phoenix get rolled, Kevin Durant's becoming increasingly irrelevant.
So Coward pointed out he thought KD made a bad decision leaving the Warriors to go to the Nets and Suns, and that his team struggles in the playoffs in recent years were used to highlight that argument.
His teams?
Yeah. Respect, but I'm just pointing out what he said. It was a 4-minute clip. Just giving you the.
No, just make sure you do what he did. He added S's on shit that he wasn't S's, right? You know, titles before, just one title. It was one title before he got there. And then they made history.
And they
made history 73.
Yeah.
Right? And then became history being the most laughed about team in history.
Short-lived but enjoyable
and
something.
KD changed that. We got that. And then it's KD's teams that's been bad in the playoffs. Not KD.
Teams that he's been a part
of. Not KD himself. It's been his team.
Yeah.
Right? Injuries to them. Not him. KD is one man by himself. So if you say he's irrelevant, say his team all together is irrelevant as a team with him on, not himself.
So, these are my questions. In light of Coward's comments, play a game of facts or cap. KD is becoming increasingly irrelevant. Or cap. Is that a fact or a cap? You got to. Because it's not taking anything away.
I'm just talking about that song.
Bill just ran down those two chips that KD won. It was with good teams. And then he goes to a team where they wasn't healthy. And then if he don't have his foot on the line, we may be looking at his legacy a little bit differently. So then you look at LeBron, when he lost to KD those 2 times, what does LeBron have to do to regroup?
Win the hardest championship in NBA history in the bubble.
He had to get that.
In the bubble.
No,
with the Lakers.
Yeah, he had to change teams. He went to a whole nother team. Right? So now that you with the Lakers, like we're not giving LeBron the irrelevancy of not winning consistent chips.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with the fucking COVID flu that had the whole fucking world on fucking lockdown. Right? So KD, what irrelevancy does he have when it comes to having play the biggest role on your team and your teams are not delivering? LeBron's teams have not delivered since the chip. So if KD's not irrelevant, how can LeBron to get the stats can keep LeBron relevant because he's accumulating those stats, but it's the same outcome, both sides.
So would you say that?
Yeah, he's definitely very relevant. He's averaging 29 a game.
For sure. KD,
Cap. He's a hater.
Knew where it was
Who
going.
are you?
Hey, the fact that when you say irrelevant in the terms of everything he compared him to this person won something. He has more MVPs. Okay, in the same time frame, what year? The last 3 years?
And that doesn't make KD irrelevant.
Averaging 29 and 7 in the playoffs for his career. His career. Right? We're talking. You're trying to say this person is irrelevant, right? I mean, but 31 this year, 29 last year, 26. 32. Those are his numbers. Now tell me, out of all the relevant people you done named, tell me where he falls in his production versus their production in this game.
Not the teams.
Not the teams. His production, right? Because Steph's teams has been bad, but you still get to add him in there because he's been doing his part. But that's why I don't like, people who's never played this game talking about it. Right, you're using metrics to make your point across, but do it the right way. His production relevant in today's game? What he's doing as an individual? Can you name 5 or 10 people better than him? Not their fucking team shit, them.
Yeah.
The people you put in front of them, because you use team shit when you want to make a point. So when someone's like,
so what?
Hey, I'm playing very well, and my team gets successful. Shut up.
Yeah.
You're talking about y'all, you're trying to use your team success to help you, but when you want to use your team success to put them in front of somebody, you do it.
Because of the MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you want to talk about me as an individual, motherfucker, talk about me as an individual. I'm averaging 29 in the playoffs. Averaged 29 for my career. Who the fuck is better than me there? Pull up your fucking team shit. Because I know, motherfucker, if I was in the running of MVP, I know someone who ain't voting for me.
Right.
Right. So don't use MVP because you don't have it. Now, the person that's you got voted in front of me, are they doing what I'm doing consistently over the last fucking 15, 16 years? The answer is no.
That's facts.
Okay, if you put KD on Denver team, does the conversation shift for Colin Coward?
Denver wouldn't be the same.
Does it shift for him? Probably. Yeah.
Does KD win the MVP?
He has Jokic with him?
Because we're talking about team, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's mentioning Jokic based on his MVPs and his team success. So KD is with the Phoenix Suns, and they haven't had team success, and he hasn't won the MVP. But his numbers are his numbers. So if you put KD on a good team that push through the playoffs, does that change the conversation for KD?
No, because then it becomes, oh, you're averaging 26 a game, but your team is winning. You're not even in this category.
Right. You
remember when KD and Curry teamed up, they wasn't even in the conversation of MVP, and they was rolling through the league.
Yep.
See, so they penalize. So you know what I mean? They penalize you. They try to figure out how to fuck you either way, right? And that's what they're doing with Jason Tatum over there, right? And that's why I said, well, if we go by your metrics, then Shea should be good. He should be the runaway because he don't have anybody on his team that's good, right? So that's what I said. They changed the metrics on the narrative they want to school. And that's the only thing I don't like about it. Like that's why I said I don't know how AI would do it, but they should put all the criteria inside a machine. Everybody's stats, put the criteria that you want, and then see what that spits out. Because that doesn't have an agenda.
Right.
It's going to calculate everything that's going on and then give you who they think the MVP should.
We should send a message out to all the fans right now to tag Colin Coward and all of his fans and his audience fan base and say, look, y'all need to start watching this because what the fuck is he talking about KD is irrelevant? Like that's it's obviously it's the narrative you're pushing for your biased opinion, like it's a player you do not like.
Yeah.
So you're on the media platform where everyone's watching you say that one of the greatest players to ever play is irrelevant because he don't match up to one of the players that you like. That's bullshit. And that's why I had the problem with Stephen A. doing that shit with the Kobe shit. It's like, bro, you're pushing the narrative for fans to believe this is true rather than this. And it's not about being true or not. It's about what's fucking factual. KD is a fucking monster. And he's proven to take your team over the top.
So, Kenyon, I'm going to ask you, let me burp this baby real quick.
Yeah. Come on, say, gotta stop saying, okay, they don't have nothing. No, comment. They pretending, okay, he has something. Who the fuck do they have? A rookie? A second-year player, right? Who else?
You talking about OKC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Suns, and I was going to say Devin Booker.
What playoff experience do that team have? Nothing. Right? That's how good the individual is, and he's taking really nothing. Yeah, they have potential, but in this game, they're not anyone. They're no ones in this game. I don't even know if anybody on that team got more than fucking 4,000 points combined in the starting lineup. Right? Does Jalen Williams got 4,000 points yet? Right? I'm sure the rookie don't. Obviously, because Michael Jordan's one season was 35. That was the most, and he didn't average motherfucking 37.
Right.
Right. So obviously, he probably had 2,000. Shit, LeBron probably have 1,500 in his league. Right. So you have a very inexperienced team, and he's carrying. Right. That means nothing compared to everybody else. Jalen has 2,400 points. 2,400 points. How many points does Luka have by himself this year? More than 2,400 points. Right? You got it. So Luka this season is more productive than Shea's second best player. So 2370 this year. I mean, come on.
Yeah. So back to KD. When it comes to KD becoming increasingly irrelevant.
Stop the count.
I mean, if he was irrelevant, the motherfucker wouldn't even be talking about it.
That was the point I was going to make.
That part.
Because when you're irrelevant, you are not spoken of.
Yeah,
That
part.
Look, and you are not talked about on Gil's Reader presented by Underdog Fantasy, where you can download the Underdog Fantasy app, use promo code Gil, $100 first time deposit match. So how would you? Right.
Yeah, like, how do we let that shit out of your mouth?
Because he don't like
I know that, but
it's just like Jokic's brother. That's what we be wanting to do to Shut the fuck up.
yeah, right.
What are you talking about? Irrelevant motherfucker. Get out here and do what I do.
Yeah.
So how would you measure this act of KD's career when you look at his overall body of work, like these last couple of years compared to what he's done his entire career? Because for me, once he had that Achilles injury, we were expecting a drop off. We thought, we've seen how that injury's impacted other players in their career. You can make the argument that he might have gotten better.
No, I mean, I made the comment that was on guarantee a championship, playoffs, but what it did guarantee is that he is always going to get it. Legacy is him one nation in the GOAT competition.
First time in this area. I've never been over here.
And I think as a pure hooper, he just moves.
I ain't never seen these enemies before.
So these type of things, these type of conversations are disheartening, I feel, for him to be like, yo, why are you still pushing this stupid ass shit? Talking about I'm irrelevant to the game and I'm out here playing my hardest every night, regardless of win, lose, or draw.
After one game in the playoffs, Emmett had a great game, but one game doesn't erase an entire body of work.
And he played 75 games. Like, that's what I said. You want to take the blame for team success on a guy who's been there. AD's been here this whole time. He's been here. You can't say anything except he's doing his job. Like, stop Superman players. Right? It's a team sport. He's playing against other teams.
Yeah.
Right? All he can do is what he does best. He can't. He ain't subbing. Right? If two starters are not here, it's still him by himself. Is he putting in the production he's doing? Is he there? Is he available? Is he playing well when he's there? If the answer is yes, then he is not the problem. Right? Everybody has to do what they do. Stay healthy, sleep, whatever the fuck they got to do to make sure they're putting in the same production. That's how this game works.
Shut up. Yeah, this group.
It's funny because yesterday we all just sat here and said KD would win King of the Court.
Yeah.
Right? And then to hear somebody.
Yeah, he never played. You never
Because you don't know the game.
Somebody feed them notes.
Yeah, feed them notes.
And get to your point, if somebody's irrelevant,
regurgitate that shit like read it, regurgitate that shit like it's factual.
Yeah.
Clickbait. Tune in.
Well, give the reader to respond, but couldn't let that one slide. You have to step up.
Just sit on that calculator there and give no passes. I'm calling ass out on that shit, man. I'm not sitting there and let you slam like he used to be on that Westbrook shit like that.
Yeah.
He used to try to bash him. I won't stand for no Russ slander. So you start that shit, and I'm not gonna let you do it, bro. Now when somebody cares as much as them dudes do, you go out and put that shit on the line every night, because you ain't like to everybody point like you ain't never did it, man. So I dare you question anything this man has ever done when he lays them shoes up every single night.
Especially when it comes to work.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how much you work, but I guarantee you don't work harder than the people you're complaining about. Mm-hmm. I know that for damn sure. I know you're not on your weekly job. You're not putting in more hours than KD is in his job. Right? You come to work. You can come to work at 4 o'clock. You can be on air at 7, and you did all that study. That motherfucker done put in 3 times work than you, because he's watching film. He's studying film. He's going to the gym. He's working his body. So he's putting in more production on his day-to-day job than you are. And you're criticizing him on his.
You know what it is, though? The media think that their criticism of players is the same as players' criticism of players. And our criticism is constructive. because we know as players you could do this better, and we're gonna call you out on it because we see it. We know what you're lacking at, and we're gonna call you. They are saying this shit because they want to say what we saying, but they never did it, so it sounds way crazier. Like Stephen A, Colin, all of them, they saying like you going back and forth. You checking him on the show, it's because he think what he's saying is right, and it's not.
So to your point, yeah, right? Like the work that you put in. Take Fox away, right? Take that giant away from you. Understanding your individual skill.
And you're gonna get in the podcast and put in them hours
by yourself. Do your own production. Do your own cut. Do all that shit, right?
Wow.
So that's what being a pro is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. You didn't put this time in before you got there to get there. We here. We didn't put that time in.
You had to roll the ball out to
Yeah,
yourself.
your fucking self. Right?
You gotta go get the rebound and come back.
Fucking rebound.
You're in there 4 hours.
Yeah.
He put that time in to come back from that Achilles. Right. Did nobody do that rehab for him?
Well, she said she.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody did the rehab.
Nobody did that. Nobody did that. Nobody said that did that rehab for Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
He did that tough ass shit. He went through that shit by his fucking self. Did nobody do that? He didn't have nobody write no script for him. He wasn't
put it on the teleprompter for him. All he did is got to read it.
Did nobody do that? Right there, like somebody snapped the finger, his fucking Achilles was healed. No. Like, you better stop it, Colin. Like, you, that bullshit.
Y'all are privileged. Y'all have.
I'm sitting on, like, this what I ask, right? All you dudes that's supposed to be so knowledgeable in sports, come sit on this couch and we'll fry your ass.
All day.
We'll put your ass on the grill and fry you.
We'll let you pick the topics.
Pick the topic and we will fillet your ass.
We'll let you pick this up. You know what? We'll let you wear your earpiece is so you can get your information from your motherfucking editor. Shit.
What you trying to say, dog?
You hosting.
Just for the look. Just for the look.
You can get us the topics to debate.
Your earpiece is them telling you, hey, move on.
Move on.
So we'll roast Baron's ass too. Baron, we'll roast your ass too, baby. I'm actually listening to Chingy in this AirPod. Yeah, my favorite.
People who never played can be experts at it. So they think.
It's only sports.
That's what I said. Sports is the only occupation, job, whatever you want to call it, that people who never ever played know it better than the ones who did play.
Yeah. Politics, you know, everybody be like, yo, why is athletes talking politics, right? What gives y'all the knowledge of politics? All y'all doing is just reading articles and you think you know something. And we're like, exactly. We've been telling y'all this whole time, right? Y'all are sitting here fucking reading stuff, and you, hey, shut up and dribble. God damn it, we want to be out of politics like we want you out of motherfucking basketball.
Yeah, facts. Well, let's move on to Bucks fans.
No, before we move on,
You are the ball.
No, let's put this shit together. All these so-called guys that's making all this goddamn money at these big rig companies, let's have a round table. Let's have a sit down and lay our ass.
Energy too strong. They scared of that energy.
We'll fry you.
I'm giving the chat response right now. So it's just it just shows you there's problems in this universe that will never be fixed.
We already seen a motherfucker try to get Shaq involved. Shaq, what is wrong with me? So you're not going Ryan. Hey, listen, man. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Well, let's move on to Mostly Fans presented by Underdog Fantasy. Do yourself a favor. Download the Underdog.
It's like when I talk about rappers, I don't know shit. But at least you know I don't know. Hey, I don't know nothing. I listen to the music every day. I still can't remember the words. I done created my own words. What I thought was supposed to be there.
Reading that shit on the phone like
November, December, January, February. First of the month. So, first of the month. Mumble, first of the month.
So,
Next slide.
everybody in the chat complaining that we didn't talk about the Cavs Magic game. The Cavs took a 2-0 series lead against the Magic. an exhilarating game on NBA
What's it
TV.
like?
It was on at the same time as the Philly game.
I'm just letting y'all know. We talked about us down and clip it and run it.
25-30 at one point.
He said, clip it and run it. That's it.
We talked
Have
about
a
that.
Bro, I didn't have the capacity to watch that again because I was watching the Philly. I was watching.
I did a pick him and I lost, so I didn't even think about it.
So, first question, my underdog user Steve Martinez. For Gil, more faith in your Clippers or your Bucks in round one?
You know, right now, this is not going against who's going to be who. I got both of them, finishing very high. I think both going to be in the championship.
They're going against each other?
In the championship.
Stop.
So Bucks versus Clippers?
Bucks versus Clippers in the championship.
What championship?
That's bold.
In the NBA championship.
Oh.
We got we got babies. Yep, see? No, iced coffee.
Honey Jam.
Iced coffee with honey
Well, we appreciate y'all as always. The great discussion. We talked about the teams that were on the major networks playing last night. NBA TV package is a little janky right now.
I'm talking about Donovan Mitchell, how well he's been playing.
Shout out Donovan Mitchell and how well you've been
Man,
playing.
just as well as Brunson.
Giving that man his credit.
Just as well.
Give that man his credit.
Shout out to D. D Mitch, I see you out there. You hooping for the ass over there, but that's one of them series nobody paying attention.
Why they do that to teams, man? I would give y'all the
That's all right, man. It's just some teams it's just some teams. It's just
Your team play on NBA TV tonight.
They always do the Bucks. They always do the
They're always doing us dirty like that, man. Because we playing them sorry ass Indiana Fever.
Fever.
We playing Fever.
Yeah, no disrespect to the Devils.
Fever.
The
Bucks. Okay, we're talking about that. That's who they're going to need. They're going to need Caitlin right now because it's over. 2-0. We're going up 2-0.
Over, but
We're going up 2-0.
yeah,
Got the master plan.
Uh-oh. Well, sure, we appreciate you pulling up because the GOAT, four-time champ.
She was here early, too.
On time.
She was here about 9 o'clock. Damn. Oh, damn. Hey. I got shit to do.
And we appreciate you, all y'all watching this show.
She was like, what you about to do? You about to work out? I told her yes. But I was just watching TV down there. Like,
yeah, I'm about to
they're about to do the whole little thing, just sitting there for an hour. Just
And we got 4 different rooms with Netflix, different series.
let me go on this.
I mean,
But look, I think the energy drink.
I was about to say, he probably got more than that.
I'm not picky.
picky.
I need to get back to my hood. What's the name?
Let's see what's around. Careful with
Careful
that roly. They're not as cute as they look.
That was refreshing.
Gonna have a look around. Spotted you. If only chemistry class was this easy. Let's see what's around. Meals
Meals
on
on
wheels.
wheels.
Got it off.
I don't want any trouble in.
I gotta leave real quick. Be back in like an hour or less. Yeah.
having a little peep.